Hello, everyone, and welcome to the inaugural issuance of the CryptoFam website. This is the first podcast that we're doing, and very excited about it. I want to give a big shout out to the Oracle for creating that wonderful video over a month ago, encouraging people to actually come out and create their own website. And that was instrumental in me finally taking the plunge to actually do it. It took me a little bit of time, but following his step-by-step guide, I was able to do it. And I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited to go out and help stay on reservation and promote what he's promoting, as well as hopefully add some new insight and my own opinions to things. As great as the Oracle is, I would like to not imitate him, but emulate him and hopefully be even better. And I'm sure he would love that. I don't know if that will happen, but definitely want to contribute to everybody succeeding in this crypto space, in this crypto world, as I know we're in a great opportunity right now to actually have the chance to invest in these ICOs and specifically the lending platforms and make some money. I know I got involved with Bitcoin about 6 years ago when Bitcoin was less than $1,000. I actually almost got involved with Bitcoin when it was $100 a piece, but I let FUD get in my way, and I had $10,000 that I was going to invest in Bitcoin. However, due to the FUD, I actually bought $10,000 worth of silver instead. And that silver, I still have it, and it's currently worth less than it was at the time. And Bitcoin went from $100 up to $20,000, and now it's bouncing around $11,000 to $12,000 range right now. So that just goes to show you that sometimes we all make bad decisions and miss the boat, but it's never too late to get a second chance. And as the price of Bitcoin has outpaced most people's ability to purchase them, I feel like the lending platforms offer the best chance to be able to go forward and get Bitcoin. With that being said, I specifically want to discuss today the latest ICO, as you can see, which is Thorn coin. Thorn coin is an extremely hyped ICO. I think this is due to a couple of things. One is it's a very good program, and the second is the demise of BitConnect. I think it's kind of a perfect storm that this was a very hyped ICO that was well known to prominent YouTubers prior to release, and that also after BitConnect died, we have a lot of BitConnect orphans that are looking for new avenues and new lending platforms, and of course all are welcome. And also, I think the fact that Trevon James actually promoted Thorncoin, and he has quite a large following, 150,000 people, which really added the fuel to the fire for the Thorncoin. I was very fortunate, and I was actually able to purchase some Thorncoin. I was able to buy 1,000 Thorncoin. I don't know how. I got very lucky. I definitely tried both times, including the wolf cell. In the wolf pack cell, I was unsuccessful. I got the pending by my purchase, got very excited, only to suffer rejection and get the horrible red rejected button. But it happens to everybody, and I'm not going to let that get me down. I currently have my money in Thorncoin, in Bitcoin, and I will buy all that I can tomorrow, Monday, January 22nd, during the ICO. There's some rumors that it's going to be going back to back, continuous ICO. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but if it is, you definitely want to make sure you put enough Bitcoin in today so that you can purchase, because if it does go back to back, I have a feeling this could sell out extremely quickly, and that you definitely want to be prepared for that. With all that being said, I think it's important that we discuss why Thorncoin is so important and what it offers that maybe other lending platforms do not. Number one, you can see here that Thorn Coin will be going live with their ICO in 18 hours and 30 minutes, essentially, which is not long away. Of course, they always want to list things in UTC time, and I personally am in the Eastern Standard Time front, and I have a conversion to show you in just a little while. First thing, as far as Thorn Coin goes, in case some of you have not heard about it, and by some stroke of luck you actually find this video today on Sunday, the day before, we'll go over a little bit about it. I love it that it is an ERC20 token, which means you own the tokens, and that there's only 9 million of these with an ICO supply of 6.2 million. And this is quite important for the value of the token, and that the fewer the tokens, the higher the demand and the higher the price. As you can see, we had the pre-sale, which already occurred on January 19th, which I was able to get 1,000. It was a wolf sale here where they were sold for 70 cents, which is not listed here, on yesterday, January 20th, where I was rejected. However, we do have the next 6 phases coming up. And as of now, it looks like they're just simply going to be running one phase every day for 6 days. That definitely works very well for building height, but it's not so good for people that actually want to try to get coins, and running them continuously back to back seems like it would be ideal, but that may not be happening. And so it says here, each phase will continue until all the coins are sold out. After that, the next phase will start after a maximum of a 24-hour period. So that's very interesting. So even though they say it's going to be every day, I do have a feeling that the rumors could be true. And if that is the case, we could run through all 6 phases tomorrow. So definitely get your money in today and get enough money in to purchase all the coins that you want at an estimated price of $1.20. So in case you do get in the last round, you'll have enough money in there to get the coins that you want. Now, in order to do this, you have to register, you have to deposit your money, and you have to be sitting there and ready to go when this ICO starts. The pre-sale and the wolf sale pretty much sold out in 1 second. So my recommendation would be to have a computer that is actually directly attached to the internet through an ether cable and not Wi-Fi. However, some people were successful in using their phone to buy some coins in the pre-sale apparently, and more power to them. How do we operate? High frequency trading, which everybody has heard of over the past several years, HFTs, which basically means they're able to execute orders at an extremely rapid rate and extremely quickly in high repetition. Arbitrage, which is really the hot thing which DeVore is doing, which is where they have the purchase and selling of the same asset across different exchanges, taking advantage of price differentials that exist. Also, they want to reserve the right for manual trading, which means that they may actually do some things on their own, as well as with computer assistance, AI, trading bots, etc. As far as the roadmap goes, we've already passed several of these with the pre-sale and the ICO launch coming up now. And February 1st, they're actually going to launch their staking platform. February 5th, they'll launch the lending platform. And 10 days later, the internal exchange, which is great. With this lending staking platform, they are actually going to have some very good rates of 12% per month for the first quarter. And this is really great. And I would encourage everybody on the first day it's available to actually carry out and go ahead and stake, because at this rate right here of 12%, it's free money. They have dedicated tokens that they're holding back for staking. And if you were to say stake 1,000 tokens, that means you're going to get 120 tokens per month. If those tokens were to have a value of $100, which I believe is extremely possible, that would be like getting $1,200. And I think that's quite a bit of money, and excuse me, $12,000. And that's quite a bit of money for 120 tokens. As you can see, it only drops 1% to 11%, then 10%, then 9% when you're doing the staking. So I would definitely do the staking, which has to be done in blocks of 7 days at a time. I would have no problem putting my money into the staking for 7 days starting on February 1st. Even though the lending starts on the 5th, I'm not too worried about that. I would be more than happy to stake 100% of my tokens for 7 days and not have access to them till the 8th in order to get a 3% return on my tokens. I really feel like these tokens are going to rocket in price, and I'm not going to be in any hurry to sell my tokens and be jump the gun and miss that great price appreciation. I was lucky enough to get into Devore. I sold on the first day. I only had approximately 850 tokens. That's all I could buy. However, I did sell at $6 on the first day and therefore missed out on quite a run up of money. I'm not going to complain though that under $1,000 basically got me 6,000. I'm thrilled about that. But I did learn my lesson about the tokens that have a lot of hype and that I feel have a lot of potential, and that is definitely this one here. As you can see right here, this just shows the roadmap. January 10th, the announcement and launch. January 15th, they launched the back office. January 18th, pre-ICO begins. And tomorrow, Monday, January 22nd, the ICO begins. February 1st, the staking. February 5th, the lending. I'm definitely going to have all my tokens invested for the first week. I have no problem missing the first few days here, as I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that this token I feel is going to break the $8 barrier and be worth much more than this. So I don't feel any pressure to loan at $8. On the 15th, they're going to launch the internal exchange. So you could easily do 2 cycles or 2 weeks of staking and hit it perfectly on the 15th to when they do launch the internal exchange, if that's important to you. In March, they're listing on external exchanges, which I really don't care about. I'm more concerned with the internal exchange. Another beautiful thing about this token is the buyback program. They are actually going to buy back tokens and try to burn the tokens so that we get the total token supply down from 9 million to 8 million, which of course is a wonderful thing if you're holding tokens. They're committed to high quality customer support. They want to continue to develop their platform. And I can tell you that their servers did an amazing job during the first 2 rounds of sales on the WIF sale and the pre-ICO. They didn't crash. They handled the volume, and I think that speaks really volumes about their commitment and how prepared they are, because we've seen plenty of other hyped ICOs not do that and have crashing servers. So I'm very impressed with that. All their stuff, from my knowledge, is done and ready to go. This is simply a videos that I'm going to be doing documenting my journey through the crypto space and my failures, my misses, my hits. And of course, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not me giving you advice or telling you what to do or how to do it. This is simply telling you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and why I'm doing it. And hopefully that's going to be helpful to you. I want people to learn from my mistakes. Of course, I never called Devore a mistake, but I did miss the chance to really ride that appreciation rocket quite a bit. And you can imagine me selling at $6 versus $150 is quite a difference. I hope this has been an informative video for whoever comes across this today. If you do come across it, this is my first video ever. I just made it on this Sunday. Please give me the thumbs up or the like button. And of course, if you want to subscribe and start following me, that would be great. And I want to wish everyone a happy weekend and happy hunting tomorrow in the ICO. Goodbye.